Workers can be injured in all kinds of jobs, ranging from construction to retail. Last year, more than 117,000 claims were made due to serious work-related injuries.
In many cases of work-related injury, workers can end up in places like this behind me, the Back in Motion clinic in Carrum Downs, spending up to 12 weeks of rehabilitation for common injuries such as ankles, shoulders and back.
Probably about 10% of my caseload is a workplace-related injury. And we try and relieve some of their discomfort, some of their pain. Hands-on work could be mobilization, massage, dry needling, that sort of thing. Say, as a rough 12-week plan, it'd be maybe 6 weeks of twice a week, and then after that weekly, and then go into once every 2 weeks. And the aim here is not to, I guess, see them really often. It's to get them to a stage where they can self-manage, and then we're just reviewing them once every 3 to 6 months. So that's a good long-term plan.
The success rate for physiotherapy stands at 97%, but in some cases of work-related injury, it can offer no help, as surgery is instead required. Such is the case for former Woolworths employee Linda Marshall.
In January 2012, I got sharp pains at work while I was working. It was a Saturday afternoon. I was putting back my cheese fridge, and I left work. I came home. By that night, I was rushed into hospital with the pain. They'd found my middle muscle had been, due to the heavy lifting, continual heavy lifting, massive holes, hernias, but it was also very thin and there was just holes right through it.
Linda had been working at various Woolworths stores for 15 years prior to the injury, and due to her honest and hardworking nature, she was back working full-time hours within 2 weeks of the initial surgery, which repaired a hernia as big as a surgeon's fist. Soon after, she learned that the injured area had contracted an infection and gangrene had begun to attack. The infection, along with numerous surgeries, had left Linda with nerve damage, meaning that she was and will continue to live in chronic pain for the rest of her life.
Always been so confident in my working ability because I'd just gone in and able to do it. I'd done it for so long. So you start doubting yourself, you start getting teary because physically I could accept that I couldn't lift over 3 kilo again. It was hard because you're not as independent. Instead of me stopping off and going shopping by myself, I'd have to have somebody with me to lift things. Little things. You're washing, you can't carry the basket out. You think about 3 kilos, it's not much.
After 4 years of constant pressure and trying different jobs in and outside of the company, Linda took a payout from Woolworths, a payout that could never compensate for a lifetime injury.
Before I was injured at work, I didn't even think of work cover or injuries or how the family suffers doing BCE. It's a horrible thing to go through.